they go get it, they don't get better than this. Know them haters, man, fuck it, let them go throw a fit while I'm on some jigger shit. Yeah, on to the net. You can ask my last bitch, nigga, I ain't seen it since. Bad bitches on deck that I ain't seen yet. Cause I'm all about a dollar, you can only fuck a bitch. Many about a dollar, then homie, fuck a bitch. Daddy was a player, but daddy was a pimp. The game all in me, nigga, you can tell me shit. I can show you how to ball, boy, you dealing with a vet. Go back off the mall, eat you willing in the vet. From be dealing on the set to be business writing checks. Real balls, slipping him off his feet up on the desk, and I ain't done yet. Secretary on speed, I like Mr. President. On some big bill shit, from the big bill skit. From the house to the whip, with the script like a pimp. 40 calic, script and proud on my hip. 3 G's in this bitch, real G's getting ripped. Going live from the pimp, ripping right up the flip. Old click getting rich, won't stop, get ripped. Niggas know what I'm on this bitch. Niggas know what I'm on in this bitch. Niggas know what I'm on in this bitch.
Nigga, I'm on one. Nigga, I'm out here getting.
All right. Let me jump into this thing, man. We done waited longer, motherfucking enough. You dig? It's your boy Piereun, man. We back with a conversation with Piereun. Been gone for a minute, man. Where y'all been? How y'all doing? What it do? Man, we back. There's been a lot going on in the world. On a serious note, I'm going to jump right into it. The assassination of Charlie Kirk has rippled the United States, man, taking the world by storm again on a significant date. Remembrance of a significant date. I think it happened right before 9/11, man, at an event. He was talking about the 9/11 incident. The assassinator has been apprehended as far as we know, right? But it's been definitely a situation, man, to see something live on TV like that. It hasn't happened in America since JFK, I think. So it's definitely alarming in that magnitude. So it begs the question, where do we stand in American high politics, keeping this feud going between parties, divisions, and people? You know what I'm saying? The division between people is really alarming, to think that you're supposed to be in a safe place such as a university and someone gets assassinated. You know, this is nothing to be taken lightly, because if it happens to anyone, it can happen if it happens to someone, it can happen to anyone, right? So we have to be mindful of the way that we're being going out into the public, the things that's going on around it, especially with these political condensations around them. You know, Charlie Kirk was some would say a radical and extremist to some regard, podcaster, who viewed his opinion about politics in a straight up forward way with the way he viewed it. And in America, we have that right to do so. So it's sad to think that someone's been killed because of his viewpoints. You know, I have viewpoints myself, and it might not always agree with the masses or anybody else's or somebody on the other side of the fence, right? And it's very troublesome to think that I can be killed if I speak publicly of these viewpoints that I stand on. So we have to be mindful of the way that we're tolerating things. You know, it speaks to a real situation that's going on right now, and it goes to, I believe personally, to the head. See, the way we govern is the way the people act. Our governance is rippled in racism. So what we get is these extremists, and you get these radical acts that that shocks the public. But it shouldn't be that alarming when we dealing with extremists from the head of our government. You know what I'm saying? To me, it speaks to a situation that's been going on unfiltered, talked about, rather, not dealt with, for the lack of better words, right? So it's like we gotta really dive in to address these political conversations that's govern us, and ask ourselves, is this the way that we want to live? I can imagine the people who witnessed that, the state of shock that they're in, right? The students who have to go back to the campus, whether the so-called culprit has been apprehended or not. You don't know how deep it goes, what's the extent of the plot, and what's the reason behind what happened. So we got to be mindful of these type of things, man, and the way that we letting media and politics shape our reality, you know? So that's my take on that, man. It's a sad thing, and my condolences out to Charlie Kirk family, friends, and his fans. uh, from the Conversation of Piereun podcast. Hey, but also, it's been also a lot of things going on in the media. My girl Cardi B, she beat the lawsuit. I was watching that, man, out of town. It was entertaining to say the least, right? It was a shit show. Uh, I think they lost when they put 24 million up on the of what they were suing for. You know, if she could have been a millionaire, if she just asked for $1 million. I think she got greedy, overbid her hand, and got what she got. You know, bad lawyer by all means. The trial was a bad lawyer for the lady who was suing Cardi B, and it was comical. My girl Cardi B, she definitely did the Cardi B thing and gave it to you like she do, man. Kept it real, and I think it only gave her a better stance in her in the world that she in. You know what I'm saying? As far as her fans concerned, I fucks with her, so she just looked like it was just a marketing opportunity at the end of the day by her winning it. I think it came at the right time. Her album dropped right after that. Look at God. You know what I'm saying? He'll make your enemies your footstool. You did? So that's my take on that, man. She definitely looked like a clown. Uh, trying to sue Cardi B, man, with a $2 lawyer. It wasn't gonna add up. So you know, if she was me, I would have sued her for a quick 250. I say I would have been 250,000 up. They would have wrote the check and left me the fuck alone. You feel me? But that's what greed gets you, man. Sometimes it leave you left behind. You feel me? You got to be mindful of that. What else popping, man? We got a lot of shit going on in the culture, and I don't want to be remiss to tap into the city, of course. We still got victims of the tornadoes who's struggling, and it'll be remiss for us not to make sure we're doing our due diligence to help. So the announcement of Helping Hands was in that help, it was in that mindset, rather, right? So we got the Helping Hands to help others, non for profit that we're launching. We just launched, rather. So we're looking for all the resources and all that thing to get this thing running. But most importantly, we're making sure that we're reaching out and helping those who are in need of help. And Helping Hands, let me make this clear, it's not a platform where we're giving away fish. It's not what this is about. We're teaching people how to fish. You feel what I'm saying? And it's resources that can help you be a help to yourself. And I think that's at the end of the day is what's needed. If you only feed a person, then you leave him dependent on the next meal. If you teach a person how to fish and feed themselves, then they'll never go hungry. So we got to get this situation balanced out. And right now, it's definitely the time. We got Thanksgiving coming up. So we're gonna make sure we push our efforts in that regard to help out the city. We'll be giving y'all information on the meals that we'll be giving away. I want to make sure we have prepared hot meals opposed to just giving away turkeys. Some people can't afford to or don't have the resources, especially with the tornado, to cook the food. So we want to make sure we getting good food from reputable sources who meeting up with the medical and government codes to feed people. Because me personally, I just don't like eating out of anybody's kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure we feeding people food that's accredited to feed people, for the lack of better words, right? And we're gonna get that out. I'll give y'all the dates before Thanksgiving. We're gonna have the trunk of treats and all that stuff set up for the kids for October for Halloween, making sure that we do our part. So we'll have all the information, of course, on hand for y'all to see. But it's definitely like I said, it's been a lot going on in the culture in general. I like to not feed on the negative, but in truth, we have to be mindful of what we do consume, right? So what I've been noticing, and I've been diligently exiting out my news feed and trying to do as much as I can to combat my consciousness, right? Um, because what happens is we get on these social media sites or any sites, and they feed us things sometimes that we don't ask for, and we gotta ask ourselves, what's the program trying to program? And what it is your mindset. It makes you less resilient, less prone to care about what's going on to your brother if you see it every day. So we have to understand how this system desensitizes us. So sometimes you need to get off, log off, or filter your feed, right, to make sure the things that's coming down your feed is something that you want to consume. So me, I've been mindful to filter my feed. If you one of my friends who's sharing that bullshit, I'm probably sorry. You probably get deleted. No harm intended, but I just don't want to eat that shit right now. And so I'm gonna be more diligent about what we consume, and that's what I think we need to be focused on right now, man. Making sure that what we allow up and down our timeline is something that we subscribing to for real, opposed to something that we just being force fed. Right. So that's my take on that. But other than that, man, it's a lot of things going on in the city. I see a lot of artists is pushing their music and things like that. I always want to be a platform to salute the artists. My homegirl Rory Blaze out in Atlanta doing a thing, so I definitely want to salute her. They got I want to mess up the song. Uh, God damn it, I was just right at the tip of my tongue. But Rory Blaze, that's the homegirl. Make sure y'all tap in, man. She got a couple of joints out. She messing with the Twerk King, K Stylist out there. So they doing their thing. They got a hit together. Man, it's right on the tip of my tongue. She gonna curse me out. But that's it's all love. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. You dig? But that's one of the females who I always seen grinding, man. Her marketing is stellar, I believe, and this is independent from an independent young lady who just took her career by her own hands, didn't ask, didn't wait, a true go-getter in every sense. I remember when we first started working together doing the Megan Thee Stallion, when we brought Megan here for a concert or whatever, and she was modeling with us. I just saw her ambition, and I knew it was always going to be more than modeling. So it was good to see her transition and find a voice in the music industry. And she definitely messing it up. I see her a lot of independent from the core DJ situations and things like that. She always somewhere turn it up. So salute to Miss Rory Blaze, man. And we definitely got some of the St. Louis artists that's still in the hometown that's locking it down. Crayola, Me got her album generating with the Crayola Me album. Y'all can check that out. It's a pop singer. She's singing. Definitely a vibe, man. You need to tap into it. She give me Rihanna vibes personally. Um, so I would suggest y'all to look into that, man. And any artist from the city, we're a talented city. We always got something popping. So it's always good to tap into what we got going on in that regard. But back to what really matter, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Opportunity is right in front of us due to this tornado, right? It's opportunity for a lot of things. Opportunity for service, but opportunity to one get paid. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who have real estate that's dilapidated around them, or one of their real estate might be one of those that's dilapidated. Well, me personally, I buy houses, right? So if you have one of these properties that's dilapidated or in need of repair, you want to sell, then contact us, man. We'll help you out. Make sure you get a bang for your buck, and it'll be an easy transition. Opposed to you have to deal with people who trying to lowball you, right? So we're trying to take things matters back into our hands, help regenify our community before the other people come in and put it up under a formality that befits them opposed to us. It'd be a shame for us to lose property and then come back and have to buy it for a higher rate than we've been accustomed to. So we need to make sure that we try to buy back the blocks for one, but make sure that we're reestablishing affording homes in the community that people are accustomed and familiar with, opposed to buying back then selling out the community. That's what we ain't gonna do. So I'm gonna make sure that I do my due diligence. There's a lot of other brothers who are doing their thing. A lot of different corporations. I suggest y'all look into how you can seek help if that's something that you're looking to do uh, for us selling your real estate property or buying real estate property, lots and things like that. It's all about being a bridge to knowledge, being a step ahead of the game, man. And that's what we got to do right now. We got to be a step ahead of the game. Ain't no time for sluggishness. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day. If you ain't noticed the vibration change, you just in static. You feel me? So sometimes you got to go through the static to get to the right station that you need to tune into. And right now we got a society that's full of static. It's pulling us, trying to keep us at our lower vibration when other forces is trying to tune us into a higher feed, right? So we definitely got to make sure that we are conscious of what's bringing us static in our life. going on?
Yeah.
Now we action. Oh man. Y'all can hear me?
What's up? Hello? Yes. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. Like I was saying, we definitely got to do some work. So we good? All right, we was having a little technical difficulty. Back at it. Luckily, I'm recording this shit on Facebook too, so maybe we can upload the feed. Hey, but either way, man, it's gonna get to whoever it need to get to. We reloaded, we recalibrated. You dig? Um, like I said, it's been a lot of things going on in the culture, so we want to tap in. I know, I know, I've been gone for a minute, for a couple of weeks, so I had to come back in and feel myself out, get this thing back popping, right? You feel me? Um, and that's all it's about, man. Sometimes we got to take a break for ourselves, and I had a much needed break. Uh, if you know how I work, I need to still be on goddamn vacation. But we here, man. It's work to do. My city, my music. My dude Justin doing his due diligence to get this machine operating proper. So we still building, man. But in business, what you gotta understand is that, especially when you're doing business like we doing, man, we doing a business with multiple different people, multiple different personalities, and if we can't come to a single accord, man, these type of keeping this thing right. Just cut it. What's going on? What's going on? So yeah.